Yesterday we have seen how to generate a report using web intelligence on top of Universe Designer. So this web intelligence is an ad hoc reporting tool wherein you can connect to business object server through URL, which is an info view, and you can start generating report. So here in info view you have different types of viewers like Java reporting panel, query, HTML and HTML report panel. So based on the different viewers, you will be able to start generate web intelligence without installing the web intelligence on your report. So that's why web intelligence is known as ad hoc reporting tool, which doesn't require any installation on your machine. Wherein Webi Rich Client and Desktop Intelligence, those two are client-based tools which requires installation on your machine. So now info view we have seen yesterday. These are all that we have seen, how to log in and how to publish the reports and where we can create a report and query HTML, how it looks like. I think we can start. Let me check the server. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can go ahead. We are restarting the server in the back end to connect. So does anyone have any questions?
Yes, Raghav. If we want to find the software where we can go to download, I went to SAP.com. I found a download, but I couldn't find a business objects XI 3.1 there. And
that's true. That's what I was talking about. Free trials got updated to the latest version 4.0.
Because I didn't see any download option there. And if
you have try option. If you need to download, you need to have S user ID to log into Service Marketplace. So it's www.service.sap.com.
Service.sap?
Service.sap.com, yes.
Okay. And the second question, if we download that one, do we it comes with the crystal report and it comes with other stuff?
It just comes with Business Objects Enterprise, which consists of web intelligence in it, all completely related to ad hoc. Okay. Now, in order to have crystal reports, Excel sheets, and Desky reports comes along with Business Object Server, Desky and Webi. Okay. But crystal reports and Excel sheets you need to again download separately and install separately.
Okay. Do they need any connection inside or just install it?
Just install, that's it. So let me give you one link where you can download them, but in that link, as of now, they upgraded everything from 3.1 to 4.0. So if you try to download a trial version, you are going to get 4.0, not 3.1.
Okay. Because, I thought maybe it would be like, sometime we install a Java or Java Beans, and then we need to install a Tomcat, and we need to make a connections. So I thought maybe that kind of connections we need to do that, because we need
Sorry,
to
but that is
install
only
Crystal
for
report and these kind of.
server. But these crystal reports
Okay.
and all those things are client-based tools. So once you install it while generating reports, then you need to make a connection to the server.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Another question from Kumar. What does it mean by nested derivative table? So nested derivative table is nothing but, we have seen derivative table is something that we can write our own query, right? Again, on that, we can create one more derivative table. So creating a derivative table on create derivative table is nested derivative table.
And the
Clear?
Excelsius is the part of SAP, or it is totally different from SAP?
No, it's a part of SAP because even Excelsius is also a business objects tool.
Okay.
Nested derivative tables, when we can use, okay, derivative table inside a derivative table. For that I need to check in what scenario we go for that. But nested derivative table means, yes, creating a derivative table on derivative table, we call it as nested. For that I need to look into one scenario where we can use it. I'll check it and I'll let you know. Okay. So here is the link where you can download all the free trials.
Mm-hmm.
But in that, as I said, all those free trials are not from 3.1, 4.0, remember. So if you are downloading 4.0, you need to have operating system 64-bit to install it. So before you will download it, you need to provide all the information so that you will get a free trial license key to your email address. Might be 30-day free trial fee. Okay, the first two products that you are seeing, Business Objects BI On Demand or Business Objects Edge BI. So those two are Business Objects Server softwares. Edge is somewhat cheaper than Business Objects On Demand. So they have different editions. So one of the edition is Edge series. And then below that you have Crystal Solutions, which is separate installation for Crystal Reports and Dashboard Design, which they are calling it as Dashboard Design now, but which is nothing but an Excelsius.
Which one is for us, like SAP Business Objects BI On Demand or Edge BI?
Go ahead with BI On Demand. HBI for small scale industries, wherein that comes with limited options, but BI On Demand is complete business objects enterprise.
Oh, just like Oracle kind of stuff,
I have no idea, but BI Edge series comes with along with BOBI and business objects and some other tools. It's a package that they build it for different industries.
Okay.
Only difference is the license key cost. So now, or otherwise, if you want 3.1, let me check. I think I have one link from Torrents. Maybe you can download from there.
Oh yeah.
So this is the link where you can download XARP.
Okay.
Still the server is down. I don't know what happened. Just a second, let me check with that. You guys able to connect to the server? Those who have their access? No, right?
No.
Same problem here.
Last, I guess, 15 to 20 minutes it's not working, or maybe more than this.
Okay. Let me check one second. Is server band sir? Restart ఇంకా అవ్వలేదా? ఓకే ఒక 5 minutes చూద్దాం తర్వాత చెప్పండి నాకు పింగ్ చేయండి ఓకే server is still restarting. It's taking some time to restart. So anything else you would like to know?
Raghav, this is Vaishali.
Yes, Vaishali.
Okay, I'm not sure in yesterday's class how much webi was completed because I haven't got
Not much. We just given an introduction on how to create a simple report. That's it.
Okay, okay. I had a question with respect to webi. So is it fine if I ask you right now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I tried creating a webi on an and
Congratulations! You have been selected to take part in our anonymous survey.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
And the universe is created on. So what I did is I tried.
Universe
I
is
tried
created on?
universe is created on a query, Bex query. I mean to say.
Bex query. Okay.
So as now, right now, whatever the screen is, whatever the screen you are showing on the session, same way I took all the dimensions. I mean to say the details
Okay.
required
In a
in the
query
report.
panel. Okay.
Yeah. And I executed that report. Now,
Okay.
I think in yesterday's first session, you said you can copy. See, once you execute that result, you will get a data in a table format.
Yes.
With
Yes.
whatever the columns. Again,
Yes.
you can in that result column itself, you can drag and drop and create a more tables, and you take
Blocks.
the
Yes.
required table.
Yes.
I was thinking to copy a table, but I couldn't do it. Will you let us know how to copy a table?
Sure.
I was trying to do a scenario like I have the same table, and beside it I have to take a graph of that table. So what
Okay. Okay. So you're trying to make a copy and convert that to a graph.
chart or a diagram. That's the
So
first.
yeah, you have different ways to do that, wherein rather copying it and doing it. Otherwise, you can directly insert a graph, and inside the graph, what all the fields that you want to show, you can add.
Yeah, I was trying to do the copy, but somehow I was not able to copy entire table because it was not allowing me to select. Maybe I was doing some mistake because I was trying.
Okay.
That is the first
So
thing.
actually you might be selecting it at the column level. You need to select at the border level.
I tried to select at border level.
If you select at column level, it selects only that particular column.
No, I
But if you
tried
go
to
to
a
the
border.
okay.
Still it was like once I clicked on border and say right click, the border selection was going away.
Then you need to right click on border itself, not on white screen.
Oh, okay. Maybe that is the thing. The other thing, when it displays the report, it gives the title at the top of the table, right? Report 1,
Yes.
whatever it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we have any flexibility where we can manipulate those description at a dynamic level?
Though that description is a static one,
Okay.
you have an option of double clicking it and writing your own text, because that's just a header.
Okay, no. I was trying a scenario. Say suppose I have a fiscal year sales report. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
The year, if year keeps on changing, I have a title as fiscal year sales reports for 2011, 2012. So that 2011, 2012 should
do
get
we have any condition before you run a report?
Yeah, I have.
This is for fiscal year so and so. This is for fiscal year so and so. Are you going to select dynamically the fiscal year before you see the result?
Yeah, I'm going to select a dynamic.
Yeah. So yes, while selecting it, you are going to create a prompt, right?
Yeah.
So for that prompt, you have a text, enter fiscal year or select fiscal year, something like that. So get that text, and you have one function called user response.
Okay.
So user response of that text, create a variable. And that variable, if you use it, that is going to capture what selection have been made by the customer before running the report.
Okay. And there was another thing which I was trying. The same way, in one entire screen, you can create as many as table with a different format, like with a different dimensions. Now, can each table can act differently? For example, one will hit the query.
Each table you can differently in the sense you can have different formats.
But no, different querying. I mean to say, one will generate 2011 data by year wise. Okay.
Yes, you can. Okay.
The next one will generate by.
But for that, what you need to do is you need to apply filter condition at report level for each and every block.
Oh, okay.
So not at query panel level. You also have an option of applying filter conditions at report level.
And can it be? Can it also be handled dynamically with my selection screen?
With your selection screen dynamically, in the sense, based on a selection, we want to change the filter condition?
Yeah. Each for those
for that I need a scenario. What type of selection?
Okay. As you know, when we create any query on a multi-provider, it hits a query based on the all the cubes which are beneath it and in parallel format. Okay. So you have key figures which are restricted. Okay. From each cube. So the restrictions from the each cubes is say something in a different area. So different format. So that data itself comes from one respective cube. Now, for example, you have forecast data, you have sales data. So forecast is in one cube, sales is actual sales is in another cube, and you have different kind of restrictions. So that whenever you apply that restrictions, the SQL query get generated according to the restrictions which you applied for those key figures. Right? If I use the same stuff, like I create two tables.
So then what you're talking about here is creating on multiple cubes, right?
Kind of, because I'm thinking like that.
But now here, where did you connect to multiple cubes? You just connect.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I was trying. I'm not sure whether I'm right or wrong. Doing is I have one table which has entire data. Okay, and out of that I'll segregate one for sales, one for forecast. I'm thinking that one's for sales, one for forecast. Each one will act differently. The entire result will be showed in the third result. One will show in sales, one will be in the sales, and one in the forecast. Is it possible like that way?
We can, but for that I need to show you one example, and I need to double check whether what exactly you mean.
Okay.
So yes, each and every block can have multiple filter conditions, and you want to make that as again dynamic based on the selections what you made from the query panel. So that is also possible, but how you are going to define, okay, if the customer selects this is what the filter condition. If the customer selects this is what the filter condition. How you are going to define your filter condition is where I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I need to try. I was just trying, but I couldn't first.
Yeah, first of all, I need to know if you select this is the filter condition. So from where can I get those filters?
Okay.
So do we need to define them statically, or do we have any place where we can get all those? So that's what I mean to say.
Okay, okay.
So if we need to define dynamically, I need to write an if condition. Okay, if customer has selected this is the filter. Customer has selected this is the filter. So like that, I can list out all the filter conditions statically and apply to my block.
Okay.
Okay. And I just pasted a link where you can get more details of SAP certification of all SAP products. So you can go through it. And yes, they have changed all the certifications of SAP. Before it was from business objects. I'm done with my certification on business objects, but now SAP changed the certification pattern. So you can go through it, what all the contents that you have. So Pearson VUE is the partner. So any institute certified by Pearson VUE, there you can write certification exam. Still down. I'm so sorry here. The server is down. That's why I couldn't start the class. Let me check. It's almost done today. Yes, because that's what I'm thinking to stop the class. Anyhow, we just have 15 more minutes even if the server gets started. So no class today, unfortunately the server is down. So we'll check with that, and once it is up, maybe we can continue tomorrow. But we still have 15 minutes. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask.
Yes, Raghav, you just said something, whatever we done with a view or something, then we can go for write a certification. What was that?
Pearson VUE, I just placed a link, right? pearsonview.com.
Oh, okay.
So that is the link where you can get all the certification list and what all the content that we have. Something like in order to business objects certification, how many papers that you need to write.
Okay.
Because Pearson VUE is a certified from SAP. So for example, if you want to write some exams related to Oracle or something, you need to go to a place where the institute certified with Cisco. So,
yes.
So like that, Pearson VUE is the one who is going to take care of all the certification exams. So even here, I think you can book your certification exams as well, I think.
Not yet.
But yes, remember, as per my experience, certification is, I'll give you some pattern like how exactly the questions looks like. It's something like more about tool options rather logic. A best example is a simple question: how can I save web intelligence into business object server? Now he'll give you 4 options. Go to file, export. Go to CMC, add. Go to info view, add. And some other options. But yes, all are correct. You can add web intelligence from web intelligence report or from CMC or from info view. So as per our experience, we might be following only one, and we think that that is the only option, but no. So question is simple, but we'll get confused with choices.
Lot of answers.
Lot of answers, and you need to know what all the feasibility that we have to do a specific operation. We should know everything. Okay, what all the ways that I can add a report to business object server. So as per your experience, you will be using only one option through webi rich client. Go to file export, file export, file export, but you might not have been used another options, but there are still other options available. So that's where we get confused, but questions are straightforward, but you just need to know each and every option is what for in a tool. That's it. So I did my certification on business objects as well as crystal reports. So that's what I observed. And if you want some sample questions, maybe I can search for that and I'll give you, but that is when I have written an examination conducted by business objects, not from SAP. So in business objects, we have 3 levels: enterprise level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, because no problem. Yeah, level 1, level 2, level 3. And each level you need to get passed. But SAP, what it did is, you don't have any levels, a direct single examination. But just the cost of certification is somewhat more than business object certification.
If I was trying to search Raghav, I think they have segregated the certification, I think, tool-wise. Like
yeah, tool-wise, and not only tool-wise, as an expert-wise. As an associate you want to write, consultant, or as an expert or subject matter expert?
No, when I search right now in SAP certification, there are, it's one with the webi, which is in 4.0, and one it is one XI 3, the older version.
But do you see any associate or professional?
That's what. No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
They have just like only web intelligence. SAP certification in web intelligence.
Okay,
like that.
Majid. Thank you. We'll discuss tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, go ahead, Nishan.
Yeah, that's what. In individual tool wise.
Okay. Even previously it was the same thing, but each tool you have webi reporting, crystal reporting, as I said. But in each and every reporting tool, again, I have different levels. Crystal report, level 1, level 2, 2 levels. Business objects enterprise, 3 levels. Web intelligence, 2 levels.
Okay.
But now there are no levels, you have only one.
Raga, I have one more question.
Yes, go ahead.
As I said, we can create universe on direct tables which are at ERP side. Am I right?
Universe on ERP side?
I mean to say universe which is on the tables which are at the ERP end.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. Okay. But actually not SAP, remember. Not SAP R3.
Okay.
You cannot connect to SAP R3. From the universe you can connect to only BW. Because business objects reporting tools are ad hoc reporting tools, which is for analysis purpose, wherein you can do analysis on warehouse.
Okay.
But if you want to create a reports on ERP, which is SAP R3 or ECC, those are all operational reporting tools.
Okay.
So in order to generate that, Crystal Reports is the only one reporting tool which can directly connect to SAP R3.
Okay.
No middle layer. No need to use Universe. Connect to your ERP, drag the table what you want, start generating report.
Okay.
So Crystal Reports is the only one which has a driver to connect to BW as well as SAP R3, wherein you can start generating reports on cluster tables and all the tables what you have in the backend of SAP R3.
Okay.
So for this universe, you have a connectivity to BW only, but to connect to SAP R3, you don't have any option. And yes, there are some custom drivers that you have, you need to install, and through that, you might be able to connect to universe. But universe supports microcubes. For that, you need to have a structure of warehouse, which is star schema or extended star schema, which is not available in ERP. It will be available only in warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, there are some people who are using Universe Designer to generate reports on OLTP systems.
Okay.
But they need to work a lot because you don't have facts and dimensions separately, everything together in a relational table, right?
Yeah, that's
So then what you need to do is you need to start generating dimension table by using derived table concept. You need to write your own query, gather all dimensions together. Your own query, gather all, do this, do that. Yes, a lot of effort need to be done if you are trying to generate a report on OLTP system. But yes, there are some people who are doing that.
Okay.
But I suggest you directly go for Crystal Report rather than going for Web Intelligence because a lot of effort that you need to put.
Okay.
Anything else?
I saw one option there like Universe Builder. What is that?
Universe Builder is a tool. Does anyone have any idea on Informatica or data integrator?
Yes. Just
Okay.
I
So
just
normally once you build a job, you have an option of completely storing that ETL jobs in a file. Is it right? You can store it in an XML file.
okay.
So that we have in Data Integrator, which is a business objects reporting tool.
That's
Business
basically
objects ETL tool.
integrator. Oh.
Integrator, Data Integrator, which is an ETL tool, which now we are calling it as SAP BOTS. So that is again a metadata reporting tool. Okay. So that is again a metadata reporting tool wherein you just deal with schema of your OLTP system and extract the data from your OLTP and load it into your target, which is OLAP warehouse schema. Okay. Now you have a target information which is a warehouse, right? Now what I'll do is a complete job, I'll export it to XML file. From that XML file, you can build a universe using Universe Builder. So Universe Builder gives you an option to connect to an XML file and extract all the schema and connection information of your warehouse. And from there onwards, once you click on next, it directly jumps to Universe Designer. And not only that, you have an option of connecting to your cubes related to IBM or Oracle. You have 3 different options in Universe Builder. So using that, you can connect to a cube and you can extract the schema information. And yes, the third step of Universe Builder is again, Universe Builder is just to understand the source file, that is an XML file that consists of all the cubes information. Once it extracts everything, then again it jumps to a Universe Designer in the third step to start building it. So I'll show you one example how to do that using Data Integrator. I don't know about IBM or Oracle, the other options what you have, but I'll show you how to do it using Data Integrator. Jobs. I don't say that that is the only thing, but you have a lot of options in Universe Builder.
Basically,
maybe I
this
can
is like integrator tool, or it's an option for integrating the data.
integrating cubes. Yeah, normally integrating cubes into Universe Designer, wherein in Universe Designer itself you have an option of connecting the cubes. But there are other formats, the way how you get a cube's information, as I said in XML. So how you are going to extract, because that XML consists of not only source and target, you also have jobs, transformations related to your ETL. But out of that, you need to extract only the target, which is the warehouse. Once you extract it using Universe Builder, from there onwards you can start building your Universe Designer on that schema. So this is one purpose, but there are a lot of other functionalities that we have in Universe Builder. Maybe I can provide you a link where you can download the document, where you can get more information on Universe Builder. So I think that's it.
Okay.
So any other questions?
Raghav, the next session will also be conducted, or it is cancelled, like 9:31?
No. 9:30, I think so. Still have the same problem, right? So
It won't. So it is not. So the
I
class
don't
won't
know.
be.
I mean, if the server gets started, we can start.
Oh, okay.
Next class.
Okay. Okay. And just one last question. From whom shall I get the server details in order to practice?
Big classes. Send an email. You want an access to server. They'll create a username and password, and you can connect remotely.
Okay.
No,
Thank you
still
so much.
have the same problem on the server. So if the server is up and we are conducting a next session, I'll ask them to inform you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Raghav.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. So anything else from Anita? Nothing? Okay. So unfortunately today we couldn't make it because of the server problem. So once server is up, maybe tomorrow at the same time again, we'll meet and we'll discuss. Okay. So anything else, if you want, you can let me know. Maybe not today, tomorrow as well. So I'll give you all the material if you want. Thank you so much. Discuss tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.